Namandaps, namandaps, namandaps. Namandaps, namandaps. Good evening and welcome to Reno Buddhist Center's Joyful Chanting. We are happy to have you with us this evening. For those of you tuning in, you may request chants by texting my cell phone or commenting on Facebook. And we look forward to cultivating this positive, healing, joyful energy to help keep us centered and grounded. So, this will be a fun evening of joyful chanting. Reverend Matthew cannot find his Shoshinge. What do you mean? It's right here.
If you need a chanting book, they're posted on the webpage for RBC's Livestream Central page. The chanting book's there and the Shoshinge book's there and everything. As I was walking across the room, I was making the book gesture to Reverend Shelley, and she was talking about something else.
Yeah, I'm not so swift on the gestures. Unless it's like this.
I was like, click on the book.
Yeah, no.
Web page.
Nope.
No. Running charade. Maybe not. It's a fun game. I mean, I'm not saying it's not. But even if you're good at charades, running across the room doing charades is not that important. So where will we start? Maybe the three homages would be good.
Sure. Three
Okay.
homages.
Buddham
Saranam Gacchami Dhammam Saranam Gacchami Sangham Saranam Gacchami. Namandaps, namandaps, namandaps.
I would mention that in front of us, our friends who came back for a visit, our dear loved ones who've passed onward into the next life or the last life, they've came to visit us on Sunday and they're still here. So I venture to guess they'll fly away on their dragonflies soon, but it's nice to see them here.
Yes. Shoshinge. Kimyo munyo junyorai Namu fukashiriko Hozo bosai niji Zaisei jizai obusho Token shobu jodoin Kokudo ningen shizen maku Konryu mujo shushogan Choho keiu daiguze Goko shi yui shi shoju Jusei myosho monjipo Uho muryo muhenko Muge mutai koen no Shoujo kangi chieko Fudan nanshi mushoko Chonichi ga kosho jinsei Isai gunjo mukosho Hongam yogo shoujo go ししんしんぎょうがんにん上等学書大涅槃ひしめんどがんじょうじゅ如来正意公主世唯世弥陀本願会五辱悪事群上会王神如来両実言の法一年喜愛心不断本の特寧藩本書逆法再永入領主死入開一味聖主信仰上昇後異の水波無明暗頓内心臓死運無上不信じ信心天異尿に古不運無運無しげ妙無暗逆心謙虚大狂気即を超税合悪種異彩全幕本部人門心如来偶税願運言広大小芸者税に妙踏んだりけ弥陀部本願念部邪謙虚魔なく衆生信行十字人に難中死難昔インド祭天子論下中華自治域史こそ現代諸公聖書意妙如来音税大き釈迦如来両が千一種五妙難天竺龍樹大事出頭世出の財波運無権先税大乗無情報召喚議事小安楽賢治難行六六信行異行指導楽億年弥陀部本願次年即時入筆上唯の上昇如来語王法大悲偶税音天神菩薩増論世奇妙無下公如来永主たら謙信寺高専王朝大聖願こういう本願力栄光移動群上小維心記入功徳大崩壊筆訳入大永修修特使蓮華造世界即昇進用法昇進有本の人間人図入賞寺音寺王下本寺動乱両天使上皇乱書菩薩来三蔵ルシ十上教本書専業気楽法天神菩薩論中下報道因果見世願王言栄光有他力少女死因唯心人惑前本部新人法承知承知即涅槃必死無量光明道小雨修上開復系同社継承道難所唯妙浄土活入万全自力変言宗円満特語感染症三風三神慶音言増魔法明道非因異生造惑地偶税思案妖怪称名化全道独妙部所意法愛上三両逆惑光明明語見二年開入本願大智慧 行者小樹金剛心狂気一年総合用意大と逆三人即小法小四上楽現心公開一大教返帰安養可二祭先祖終身半仙人法慶二道小弁流国十悪人唯勝部外悪罪非正集中煩悩証言水不見大非無見上昇が本次元空明仏教連民全幕本部人新宗教書後編集戦弱本願具惑性現代生じ臨伝芸慶地義上位少子即入弱上無意楽一心事に納入不教大事修士と上祭無変極辱悪同族自主具道心唯過心し高祖聖ナムアミダアムナムアミダアムナアムアミダアムナムアミダブナアムアミダアムナムミダジョブのこの方は今に自己をたまえり方針のこうりえぬきわもなくせのもよを照らすなり
Page 35.
ナムアミダアブナアムアミダアブナムアミダブナナ ナム枝の降臨木はもなし高速かむるものはみいなうを離ると述べたもおう平等確に奇妙せよ。
Page 40.
ナムは阿弥陀仏ナムは阿弥陀仏ナムは阿弥陀ナムはみだあむナムはあみだあむなあむはみだあむナムは阿弥陀仏ナムは阿弥陀ナムナム少女光明並びなしぐしこうのゆえなれば一切のご受けものぞこりいぬひきょえを奇妙せよ。
Page 45.
がんにしくどく平等聖祭と菩提心往生は安らこナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブ slower, more contemplative Shoshinge today.
People need some peace today.
Taking time.
Many people are anxious today, so it's important to just let that go and just be in those sounds. I was watching the incense smoke. It so gently moves and changes. It's very calming.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Yeah. Lights and incense at home, but be careful. Where shall we go now?
Page 13, the 12 praises to Amida Buddha.
Oh, by Nagarjuna.
Yes. 12 praises to Amida Buddha. Before Amida Buddha, I humble myself in deepest reverence. In his wondrous land of bliss, surrounded by countless bodhisattvas.
His golden form shines forth pure, like the king of Mount Sumeru. His practice of truth is steadfast, like an elephant's pace. His eyes radiate like pure lotus blossoms. Thus I bow to Amida Buddha.
His countenance is perfectly pure and round, like the full moon. His majestic light shines like 1,000 suns and moons. His voice is like a heavenly drum, yet like a heavenly bird. Thus I bow to Amida Buddha.
Kanon wears upon her crown the image of Amida adorned with many precious jewels. She subdues the arrogance of demons and skeptics. Thus I bow to Amida Buddha.
Incomparable, vast and pure his virtues are, clearly extending like vast open space, his acts freely benefiting all. Thus I bow to Amida Buddha.
Where are we?
Bodhisattvas from the 10 quarters.
Bodhisattvas from the 10 quarters and countless Maras always venerate him. He dwells with vow power for the sake of all beings. Thus I bow to Amida Buddha.
In the golden treasure pond where the lotus flowers bloom, established with goodness, is a wondrous seat where sits Buddha like the king of Mount Sumeru. Thus I bow to Amida Buddha.
From the 10 quarters, bodhisattvas come, revealing wondrous powers. They attain a blissful state. Honoring his image, they offer eternal homage. Thus I bow to Amida Buddha.
All things are transient and without self, like the moon on water, lightning, shadow, or dew. The Dharma transcends words, the Buddha proclaimed. Thus I bow to Amida Buddha.
There exist no evil names in his land, nor fear of evil realms. With sincere heart, all beings praise this Buddha. Thus I bow to Amida Buddha.
The land of infinite expediencies is without degenerate things or wicked beings. Upon rebirth, non-retrogressive Bodhi does one attain. Thus I bow to Amida Buddha.
Thus have I praised the virtues of Amida, boundless like the water of the seas. Receiving these pure and good qualities, may all beings be reborn into his land.
May chanting the sutra inspire all beings to awaken the spark, to seek enlightenment in the Pure Land. I think I gave away my...
We have two different
yes,
versions.
I gave away my
Your chanting
book.
was given away.
Yes, it was.
Very generous of you,
yes,
but...
so generous.
now
I have an
different
old
chanting
copy. Very good.
And I got flummoxed because it was like a completely different
know.
word. I'm like, wait a second. If
Sorry.
that's not the next one, and I
Yeah.
lost.
I didn't realize I'd given that we'd upgraded and I gave it away.
Thus I bow to Amida. Out of compassion, you gave away your chanting book.
I now need a new one. Okay.
Junirai.
Yes. Keishu tennin shokugyo Amida sen ryozoku son Zai hi mi myo wan rako Muryo bushi shuinyo Konjiki shinjo nyo sen no Shama tagyo nyo zobu Ryomokujo nyakusho renge Koga chorai mida son 面前炎上女満が、以降有女千日が、少女天空しら、子が将来みだそん、観音頂戴観主従、主従妙相法将言、のぶくげどまきょまん、子が将来みだそん、無備無苦交渉上、習得教血女国、小さり役得自在、子が将来みだそん、実法妙門菩薩衆、無料小魔女三段、一生修上願力中、子が将来みだそん、根体保険地小慶、前言少女妙大座、おひざ上女仙の、子が将来みだそん、実法将来勝負し、権限人図し安ら、戦言草原上空行、子が将来みだそん、小無常無我と、薬女水月伝養老、一種聖法無名字、子が将来みだそん、非尊無説無悪名、薬無女人悪道夫、主任死神教非尊、子が将来みだそん、非尊無用法勉強、無少種悪知識、往生不退死菩提、子が将来みだそん、仮説非尊空独自、修善無変容海水、小逆前言少女者、平成修上小飛行。南蛮ダム、南蛮ダム、南蛮ダム、南蛮ダム、南蛮ダム、南蛮ダム、南蛮ダム、南蛮ダム、南蛮ダム、南蛮ダム、南蛮ダム、願にし功徳、平等正祭、同法菩提心、往生湾、大法。Namanda. We've had several requests for Medicine Buddha today. For Christina, for Jimmy, and for my brother-in-law, Cully, who just had major surgery. But he's doing fine. The medicine Buddha. Teata om bekanze maha bekanze ya ranza samunga te soha. Jimmy. Teata om bekanze maha bekanze ya ranza samunga te soha. Christina. Teata om bekanze maha bekanze ya ranza samunga te soha. Kali. Teata om bekanze maha bekanze ya ranza samunga te soha. Elizabeth. Teata om bekanze maha bekanze ya ranza samunga te soha. Wayne. Teata om bekanze maha bekanze ya ranza samunga te soha. America. Teata om bekanze maha bekanze ya ranza samunga te soha. Elsa. Teata om bekanze maha bekanze ya ranza samunga te soha. Alice. Teata om bekanze maha bekanze ya ranza samunga te soha.
Elizabeth.
Teata om bekanze maha bekanze ya ranza samunga te soha. Olivia. Teata om bekanze maha bekanze ya ranza samunga te soha.
David.
Teata om bekanze maha bekanze ya ranza samunga te soha. Namo
Shine
namo
your healing blue light over all beings who suffer from physical illness, that they may minds may clear and they may receive the Dharma with ease. How about Om Mani Padme Om, generating a compassionate flow for all the people who are stressed out.
Yes, that
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense. On page
In
2.
Europe, the people are afraid and they're all locked up, and the whole world has, human world has a little bit of a ripple going on.
Yes. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 I feel much calmer. Another request from Charlie is let the Buddha walk with you on page 5.
Had a preview of that on Sunday.
Let the Buddha walk with you. Let the Buddha walk with you. Let the Buddha walk with you. Let the Buddha walk, just walk. Let the Buddha walk with you. The Buddha strolling through the Milky Way, strolling through the moon and stars, walking in the garden and the universe. Let the Buddha walk with you. Let the Buddha smile in you. Let the Buddha smile in you. Let the Buddha smile in your eyes. Let the Buddha smile in you. The Buddha smiling in each being, smiling in the smallest heart, with the patch of blue sky and the morning bird. Let the Buddha smile in you.
Let the Buddha work in you.
Let the Buddha
work in you.
Let the Buddha work
peacefully.
Let the Buddha work in you.
Let
Bees
the
are working in the garden, working wholeheartedly, like the butterfly gracefully. Let the Buddha work in you. Let the Buddha live in you. Let the Buddha live in you. Let the Buddha live in your heart. Let the Buddha live in you. The Buddha lives in every being, living like a shining star with infinite compassion and a grateful heart. Let the Buddha live in you. Let the Buddha live in you.
Namandam.
Namandam, namandam,
Namandam.
namandam.
The mysterious 5th verse there.
Oh,
got you.
yes.
Yeah. I like to tease people. The state song of Nevada, Home Means Nevada, has 4 verses. But then you say,
We only know like
you guys
2.
know the 5th verse? Because people don't even know the 3rd verse. But then if you say the 5th verse, then they get really like, there's 5? But there aren't really 5.
No.
There's only 4. But nobody knows the 4th verse.
Right. How
Where to
about
now?
the 4 immeasurable attitudes on page 4?
4 on 4.
May all beings have happiness and its causes. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings never be separate from the supreme joy that is Amida Buddha. May all beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings never be separate from the supreme joy that is Amida Buddha. May all beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings never be separate from the supreme joy that is Amida Buddha. May all beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings never be separate from the supreme joy that is Amida Buddha. May all beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Namandaps, namandaps, namandaps. How about the many names of Amida Buddha on page 3?
Okay.
Many names of Amida Buddha.
Namu wa, namu wa, namu wa, Amida Bu. 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 Namu, 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 Amida Bu. Namu, 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 Amida Bu. Namu wa, namu wa, namu wa, Amida Bu. Namu wa, namu wa, namu wa, Amida Bu. Namu Amida, Namu Amida, Namu Amida, Amida Bu. Namu Amida, Namu Amida, Namu Amida, Amida Bu. Namu wa, namu wa, namu wa, Amida Bu. Namu wa, namu wa, namu wa, Amida Bu. Himyo Muryo Junyorai, Himyo Muryo Junyorai, Himyo Muryo Junyorai, Himyo Muryo Junyorai. Namu wa, namu wa, namu wa, Amida Bu. Namu wa, namu wa, namu wa, Amida Bu. Om Namu Fukashigiko, Namu Fukashigiko, Namu Fukashigiko, Namu Fukashigiko, Namu wa, namu wa, Amida Bu. Namu wa, namu wa, namu wa, Amida Bu. Om Namu Amida Butsu, Om Namu Amida Butsu, Om Namu Amida Butsu, Om Namu Amida, Namu wa, namu wa, namu wa, Amida Bu. 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 Namu, 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 Amida Bu. Namu, 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 Amida Bu. Namu, 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 Amida Bu.
Namandaps, 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 namandaps. And how about saying thank you to all of our frontline workers, especially in the healthcare profession and the service industry and law enforcement. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Page 3. Thank you for what you have done for me. Thank you for what you are doing now. Thank you for every little thing. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you for you have made me see. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you for what you have done for me. Thank you for what you are doing now. Thank you for every little thing. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you for you have made me see. Whoa, whoa. Thank you for what you've done for me. Thank you for what you are doing now.
And how?
Thank you for every little thing. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you for you have made me see. Whoa, whoa. Thank you for what you have done for me. Thank you for what you are doing now. Thank you for every little thing. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you for you have made me see. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you so much. And
say
we'll
mahalo?
end on Ondoku-san.
Did you say mahalo at the end of that?
Yes, I did.
Oh, well, that's thank you. Danke.
No, I said so much. But mahalo is good too.
Mahalo.
Ondoku-san,
Ondoku-san.
page 8.
Are we going to say the Ingrisi or?
We will say the literal.
Ah, okay.
Shozomatsu Wasan 59. Such is the benevolence of Tathagata's great compassion that we must strive to return it, even to the breaking of our bodies. Such is the benevolence of masters and true teachers that we must endeavor to repay it, even to our bones becoming dust. Ondoku-san. Nyorai dai no ondoku wa miyoko ni shiite mo hozu beshi. Shishu chishiki no ondoku mo hone yo kudakite mo shasu beshi. Nyorai dai no ondoku wa miyoko ni shiite mo hozu beshi. Shishu chishiki no ondoku mo hone yo kudakite mo shasu beshi. Nyorai dai no ondoku wa miyoko ni shiite mo hozu beshi. Shishu chishiki no ondoku mo hone yo kudakite mo shasu beshi. Namu Amida Butsu. Namu Amida Butsu. Namu Amida Butsu. Namu Laps. Thank you very much for chanting this
thank
evening.
you.
And thank you all very much for tuning in and joining in this wholesome practice. We will not be having tea time this evening, and we will see some of you at book group. Everyone is welcome tomorrow evening at 6:30. And Golden Light Meditation, Thursday night at 6:30. And Saturday morning yoga at 8. So, until then, try to remain centered and practice good, wholesome things. Nam nam daps, nam nam daps, nam nam.